Good morning. This is Giovanni Gallucci, joined by Chloe Dawn and Rachel Donovan, and this is the Daily Trend Report.
Morning, Giovanni. Mustang key still warm in my hand. Drove in from Fort Worth with the windows down.
Morning. Crazy water on the desk, untouched as usual.
Today, outdoor, where the camp playbook is shifting harder than anyone's admitting. Clean label, where Pepsi just nationalized prebiotic cola, and Instagram drawing a line on AI accounts.
The most watched outdoor content this spring isn't a gear test. It's a slow pour at sunrise. Co-pilot pulled that pattern straight off Reels.
Camp coffee turned into the actual product, not a SKU, the ritual.
And cast iron is back at the campsite. ChatGPT logged the premiumization pattern. People are spending real money on pans that weigh 15 pounds.
Because they want the campsite to feel like a small kitchen, not a survival exercise. The buyer changed. They're cooking for 2 adults and a dog, not racing the dark.
Most outdoor brands are still casting from 2019. Hero Shot is a backpacker, Summit Light, capable hands. The actual customer is on a tailgate, kettle on the burner, dog at their feet.
If your camp coffee setup looks like a chemistry lab, you've already lost. The market wants 3 pieces that work and a story about who taught you to brew that way.
And the brand opportunity nobody's grabbed is the named maker. A specific welder in East Texas making the kettle. A potter in Marfa making the mug. That story is the product.
The big outdoor gorillas can't follow you there. They're too far up the supply chain to even know the welder's name.
And the production reality. This is the easiest content a small outdoor brand can ship. 1 person, 1 fire, 1 phone. No studio.
Sunrise call time. 10 minutes of usable B-roll. 3 weeks of feed. The big brands can't move that fast because their approvals can't move that fast. And the photo tells on you. A staged setup with brand new white enamel mugs from some unit warehouse. The audience already discounted you before they read the caption.
3 things from this one.
1. Reshoot your camp scenes this month. Coffee setup, mug in hand at first light, dog in frame. Replace the summit shots in the top of your feed.
2. If you sell camp cookware, partner with a regional roaster on a co-branded bag this quarter. Hand them your customer list. The roaster has the morning ritual story you don't.
3. Walk your product page. If it leads with weight and capacity instead of who built it, rewrite the headline this week. Names sell, specs don't anymore.
Pepsi Prebiotic Cola went nationwide this week. 3 of today's 5 trend reports led with it. ChatGPT and Gemini both flagged it as the F&B story of the day.
And PepsiCo already owns Poppi, bought it for nearly $2 billion in March. So they have the indie brand and the house brand fighting in the same aisle.
That's a quiet way of saying they cornered the category.
The category that didn't exist 5 years ago. Olipop and Poppi built prebiotic soda on the back of founders telling honest stories. PepsiCo just walked in and bought the room.
This is what big CPG does. They watch indie brands invent a category. They wait for the shelf space to organize itself. Then they buy the leader and roll out a house brand that fits the same gondola.
What does an indie founder do? You can't outspend Pepsi.
You don't try to. You out-specific them. Pepsi cannot tell a story about the grower of the chicory root. They cannot put the founder's mother on the can. They can ship volume. They cannot ship intimacy.
And it's not just Pepsi. Olipop crossed $400 million in sales and a $1.85 billion valuation. The category proved itself. That's why every gorilla is now in the aisle.
Once the indie hits 400 million, the multinationals stop ignoring you and start hunting you. That's the moment the playbook has to change. PepsiCo doesn't need prebiotic cola to win. They needed a hedge against losing the next generation. $2 billion for Poppi is cheap insurance.
Cheap insurance against having no story. They could buy the brand. They couldn't build the brand.
Okay, 3 quick moves before we move on.
1. If you're an indie functional brand, plan a single co-branded SKU with a named grower in your home state this quarter. Put their face on the back of the can. Pepsi cannot match that.
2. Audit your top 3 retail accounts this week. Ask the buyer how they're planning to merchandise prebiotic soda in Q3. Get inside the planogram conversation before Pepsi's broker does.
3. If you built your brand on the word prebiotic, stop calling yourself that. Pepsi just made it a commodity. Name the specific gut benefit, the specific ingredient, the specific person it helps. Instagram started rolling out an account-level AI creator label on May 4th. ChatGPT broke it down today. It reads, "This profile posts content that was generated or modified with AI." Right in the bio.
Right in the bio. Not on individual posts. The whole account gets flagged if the pattern holds.
So every brand running a content pipeline with AI Assist has to make a call.
And the call is harder than people are pretending. The label is about pattern, not occasional use. You can use AI to write copy, brainstorm, even generate B-roll and not catch it. What catches the label is leaning on AI as the primary creator.
The label punishes the lazy version of AI. The brand running an AI avatar, AI voiceover, AI script, and calling it content. Not the brand using AI to ship faster with a real human on camera.
The on-camera human just got more valuable, not less.
Founders, employees, the kid who runs your shop floor. Their face on a phone camera is the protection. That's what Instagram's actually rewarding here.
And this show is the example. We write with AI tools. We sit and talk like this on the actual microphone. The label gets it right when it draws that distinction.
Some of the bigger brands leaning all in on AI personas are going to wake up to a profile flag and a reach drop in the same week.
The luxury brand running a fully synthetic spokesperson, the SaaS company with AI-generated customer testimonials, the ag brand pumping out fake farmer videos. All of those are flag candidates right now.
And the small brand with the founder talking into a phone at the warehouse just became the safest bet on the platform. 3 things you can actually do today.
1. Audit every brand account you run. If a human face hasn't been on camera in the last 30 days, schedule one this week. Founder, employee, customer, anyone real.
2. Tell your AI tools to be the assistant, not the artist. Outlines, captions, B-roll, prompts are fine. AI-only avatar accounts pretending to be human are about to get marked.
3. If you partner with creators, ask them today whether their account is at risk of the label. Make it part of the brief. The reach math just changed for both of you.
If any of this hit a nerve, this is what we do. GallucciNet builds AI-assisted content pipelines for outdoor lifestyle brands and clean label food and beverage brands. This episode came out of one of them. Daily shows, named hosts, no studio budget, real humans on the microphone. If you want a pipeline that ships every weekday and won't catch the AI label, gallucci.net or DM at galluccinet on Instagram or LinkedIn.
Talk tomorrow.
Drive safe.